It is the episode 16XX, and I am live for the third time today. Awesome. I think I said pretty early on in this series that we were going to be pretty unstructured, and well, I guess this is the case in point, if that's even what you say. English is hard. So we're just going to continue with this. Last episode on 16x, we found that this bug here, train sometimes being generated on screen instead of off screen, can happen at exactly this coordinate. We don't know if it only happens on this coordinate, but we know it can happen on this coordinate. And that's going to be very useful. That gives us an in. So we know that that means... Let's bring up this. So we know that we're generating at... The chunk starts at camera x plus 1 AO. So we add those together and we get this coordinate here. When the camera is at... or when we try to spawn at this coordinate, we can bleed into the same screen that we're on. Okay? Does that make any sense to you? It makes sense to me. Or well... Actually, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I would not have expected this to be able to happen, but we know that it can happen. So now we know that. So we're trying to spawn here, right? And we're here. This is where our camera is sitting, like this. Can you even see this box? I think you can. This is where our camera is. Actually, let's move this to paint. Our camera is... let's get a good size on this. Ah, damn it. Damn it! Whatever. You know what I mean. Our camera is like this, right? And that means we're trying to spawn... what are we trying to spawn? We're trying to spawn this plus A, right? So something here. We're trying to spawn this chunk, basically. And we know this is... Oh, all of a sudden this makes so much sense. All of a sudden this makes so much sense. How did I not... Wait, is this real? I'm not crazy, right? No, wait, that isn't real. I was being crazy. We're trying to spawn this chunk. Yeah, we know. We have the coordinate right here. We know exactly where we're trying to spawn. This is the chunk we're trying to spawn. I drew it way too wide, that's why it looks like that. So we're trying to spawn this chunk. And we're probably spawning it. And then that chunk is also being spawned here. Not drawn in perfect scale, but we know that this is roughly what's happening, right? But somehow, it's not just being spawned here and or here. There's something appearing here, right? Something appearing... Is it appearing here? I don't really know. I think it's actually appearing here. It's appearing on screen 1 instead of screens 2 or 0. So it's like it's being mirrored here to number 1 instead of wherever it's supposed to be mirrored. So it's supposed to appear on these two screens, but it's appearing here. That's the hypothesis. It's getting the screen number wrong and it's generating it here as well. Or probably here instead of where it's supposed to be. Does that make sense? That's my hypothesis right now. I don't know why it happens, but we're gonna figure that out. I guess the first order of operations is to try to figure out, can it happen on other coordinates as well? Or is it only on screen 2? Actually, I guess the very first thing we're gonna do is just look at the code again. Now that we know that this can happen, maybe that will help us figure out how it's happening by looking at the code. Generate chunk here. So we know that we're going in with this coordinate right here because that's what we wrote. Where did we write that? Here, OF34. So we know that that's the input. The input coordinate is this that we wrote here. Actually, let's look at the chunks. I'm pretty sure the x offsets are all 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, they're all 0, 1, 2, and 3. So let's read this, see what happens. See what happens. See what it gets ya, cowards. Cowards, all of you. All y'all. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'm just talking nonsense when I'm thinking about other stuff. It's like background process in the brain, you know? Like I'm really focusing on this, but for some reason my like language production center in my brain is like off doing its own thing, and I just end up talking garbage. So let's see here. What is A again? Highest 3 nibbles of index to map 16 table. Highest 3 nibbles of everything except the x coordinate on screen. Alright, sure. Sure. Alright, we're adding that there, and then here we're getting that. Boop that there. Something I do have to wonder about is there a problem in this like not being I wonder if we're having any camera sync issues, okay? Wonder if we're having any camera sync issues. Do we got those? Probably not, because this is we're not using the lowest nibble anyway. So we're definitely clamping to the closest tile. What happens if this like, okay, it checks here actually. Is it on the same screen? Get this, add 8, and 8 is, yeah, low nibble of index to map 16 table. Okay, but that doesn't trigger, that's not what happened here anyway, so that's not the problem. I wonder if I like goofed up on this thing, like on this part. Is that what happened? Maybe. CPX instead of CMP. Doesn't matter because TXA is right here, but sure, I'll change this to CMP. Compared to this, clamp there, wrap, more like. Yeah, we're really not clamping anything, we're just wrapping. We just rapping, bapping. Right, this is the base index, and then we're like getting this mirror index. Darn it. Heckin' darn it, dude. Alright, well, I've just about had it with this. What we're gonna do is just put a breakpoint here. Let's just see if we have more instances of that. We do not. So we're just gonna put a breakpoint, and we're gonna see if we can get it to happen like in the debugger. Let's see here. We'll go into here. I guess we wait for the coordinate to say 2, 2, 7. Is that right? I think so. So it could spawn here now if our estimate is correct. Also, let's look at the like super precise coordinate. 1A. Oh, right, it's right here. Of course it is. Okay, 117 is what we're at. Apparently Y is a D. I thought it was C. Alright, whatever. It's not like that matters. Oh. Oh? Okay, we're gonna see if we can get it to happen around here at some point. So we're gonna be on the lookout, of course, for like the boss like breaking anything while standing still here. Seems like that didn't happen. That doesn't necessarily mean that there was nothing was generated. But it does mean... Oh. That we didn't see it. Oh, something happened here. Here. So we're gonna set this breakpoint now. Here, okay. Oh wait, this is the cleaner chunk, isn't it? How do we know that it isn't the cleaner chunk? Darn it! I guess we go here. That was the cleaner chunk. Irk. That is what we want, actually. Here. Okay, so now we know for sure here. It's figuring out which chunk to get, right? And here it's going to generate something incorrectly here. It's going to generate something here. What is our x coordinate? E3! It's E3 again! Is this a coincidence? No fucking way this is a coincidence, dude. This is way too crazy. Okay, so we're doing this. We're figuring out which chunk to get. We got a chunk. Number 5. That's, I don't know which one that is. I don't remember, but we can look it up. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Platform type 1. Fantastic! Let's see. Here. What are we writing to? What is this address? I don't heckin' know. I don't heckin' know, Johnny. Okay, we haven't actually gone there yet. Okay, storing that. Yeah, it's E3 for sure. For sure. Here. 283. What a cursed number. We're JSRing here. Okay, fair enough. So this is CO, okay. Store that there. Store that there. Okay, that's fair enough. All good so far, all good. That's how many bytes we read. Okay, all good. I'm sort of scared to keep clicking. Who knows what will happen? Okay. So this is the position on screen, right? So we should be generating it here, right? Here is where it should go. 8. Oh boy. Was 8 here? Yeah, lowest nibble. That's good. Get the high byte. Here, screen 2. Okay, yeah, it's 380. I started to A, highest 3 nibbles. We're also going to add the vertical position, of course, which is just DO. DO! DO! Oh ho! Oh ho! Gotta work on my voices. Need more tea, baby boy. Need more tea. Okay, let's see here. We got what's the number of bytes to read? Is this even the right one? I think so. Like, all the math checks out. Okay, we 0 that apparently there. So we're starting the loop. CO. Okay. 5-10. Very epic. Y position, we're just storing that? Okay. Huh? We're just storing that? Oh, I guess these are used to calculate all the other positions later. Okay. If you're getting this plus 0 on x, so we get 2, 5-18. It's less than that. Boop. Here. This entire time x was 5 because we're generating chunk number 5. The number, store it there, store it there, push it, push the index. Okay, 0198. What did we just subtract? Is this really right? We subtract 380. That does look like it adds up. Yeah, it definitely adds up. 198. Something about this seems weird. 98. It's definitely the same height. 8, 8, 8. These are just Y position. We're definitely generating on screen 0. 8, position 8. So this means that if we keep going with the 4 positions, we'll generate at positions 8, 9, A, B. But the camera starts at position E. So this should still be off camera by quite a bit. This should still be so far off the camera. Because the camera is on position E3, right? Here. Here. I don't think we need to push and pull X there. I think that actually does nothing. One tile down. 0528, 01A8. Yeah. Oh? What's this? How do we end up here? $81. Okay, yeah, so we're just way higher up. That's why our number looks so small. D9 minus 5 though. That's actually pretty reasonable for the platform. For D9. $15 and 9. Yeah. So what I'm really curious about is X position. 0519, that's way further down. Again, that's fine. 99. 29. A9. DA. So we're in position A. Okay, whatever. 1A. 9A. 2A, AA, position B. Shouldn't it stop here? Alright, we gotta move further down, I guess. Yeah, we're done. So what happened? So what happened? How did it... Okay, so it didn't happen that time? It's right here. It's definitely here. Wait a minute. Yeah, it happens when this change occurs here to 227. That's when it happens for sure. Wait, what is happening? I didn't see any errors at all. So, wait, let's figure it out. Where are we here? Where are we here? 144 is what we're at now. Wait, it's not E3. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. It happens when it loops, not when it generates. Is that right? Wait, I think we have to look at the loop code, actually. Huh. That was interesting. Oh, of course! Of course! I know what's happening. It's pretty simple, actually. It was nothing wrong with the terrain generation. What was happening is that the boss destroys a block, and that block, it gets destroyed only on the boss's side of the mirror. It isn't destroyed on the other part of the mirror. That's what's happening. So then when it wraps around that block, it looks like it gets restored, but really the boss is getting teleported into it as part of the invisible wrap. So OF34, let's remove this. Let's remove this. I know for sure what's happening now. Map 16 probably. Get map 16, change map 16 here. We also need to... Here, we need to do something here. Let's see. Here. What is a so any address on Scratch that we're not using? 4 maybe? Didn't I did add a name for that. Here. Not using 4, okay, so it should be safe to use it here. So what we do here is where X is set. A equal to block num. So what do we do? Low to high to low. BCC, wait a minute, high to low, right. Damn it. Here, go to shared. Store it there. And then, do we even use X here? I don't think it matters what entry X is here. I guess we just move this here. That should work. Mirror, awesome. Now that should never happen ever again. Even when it wraps, it should never happen ever again. Okay, this is still a really silly bug. I don't know what we're gonna do about it, but we'll do something. Oh. 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 I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sort of jumping around, seeing if I see anything weird. Haven't noticed anything weird so far, except this thing, of course, which is really silly. I think what we do about that is, while that happens, we just force the boss to have some forward speed, even if it's in a position where it should stay still, right? I think it will be fine. Yeah, I think it will be fine, honestly. Let's see here. We go to... which one is that again? It's somewhere in collision, I think. Well, we did fix the bugs we were gonna fix, so I guess we'll remove them from the to-do. Stuck on corner bug. Collision, phase 1 collision. I keep reading this as player 1 instead of phase 1. So weird. So weird. So here, corner collision, awesome. Corner here. I guess what we do is, wait, how does this work? Have we already applied X speed? Okay. I guess we'll just increment X low. If it's anything other than 0, we're done. Otherwise, we also want to increment X high. Means the boss, oh wait, that's gonna make it so the boss speeds up here. Look. Yeah, he like speeds up big time when he hits these bumps. Even when he's just walking, he's gonna speed up big time. Oh, if you would just do it while walking, Mr. Boss. Like, check this out. Check this out. It like speeds up so much when he's walking over it. And then he stands still. Okay, yeah, that's really weird. How about we only do that when... How do we know he's standing still again? How do we know he's standing still? We only do this. Attack. If we're in this and XP to 0. That should do it. Then it will work. Here. So like here it's not gonna happen, but it's gonna happen if it's gonna prevent him from getting stuck when he's standing still, right? Yeah, so it doesn't happen here. Doesn't happen here. Doesn't happen when he's like blasting forward like a madman. But it will prevent him from getting stuck. That's such a silly thing that happens. I'm starting to kind of really like this boss. Even though it's only a work in progress, I'm starting to really like it. It's pretty silly. And these hitboxes, like... This is gonna happen pretty frequently, I think. Unless the height of his gun changes when the graphics come in, I guess. But this looks so silly. This looks so silly. This also looks kind of silly, but I don't know what we're gonna do about it. I think we'll just accept it. That he can stand on nothing sometimes. Maybe we'll just make his feet really big so it looks like he's at least standing on something. Okay. What are even the odds that he ends up in a corner after using the jet boosts? I want to see if it works. How do I know if it works? He was one block off here. One block off. What if he ends on a like staircase after using the jet boost and it just keeps going? Could that happen? Maybe. Oh wow, wait, this can happen? Okay, you're actually safe if you just jump there, but you can get stuck like that. That's so mean. That's so mean. Wait. Mario's like smoke puffs from it turning around get boosted up. That's so weird. Here, actually, he might have gained... No, he didn't get the new boost there. Here might happen. Yeah, it's happening here. And he gets boosted up, and then he stops. Wonderful. Oh. He invades so much space. Actually, I guess it's actually safe to just like land on him instead of trying to outmaneuver the spikes when he does that. Huh. The big spike on the back is such a menace, dude. Huh, that's so weird that that happens. I guess we're gonna fix that. No smoke here. I guess that's all we're checking. We should also check CO, I think. To be 1. Okay, that's gonna be the last thing we check for today. Then we're gonna call it a day. A triple episode day. Epic, I know. Yeah, Mario's like turn smoke acts as usual. Okay, here we go. That's awesome. We got it working, I think. Oh. Okay, no stream tomorrow. Next stream is probably gonna be on Friday. And after the next stream, during the next stream, we will be adding some more interaction to phase 1. So we're gonna add like fireball interactions to the vent. We're gonna add the bomb explosion interaction, which is probably easy. We're going to, what else are we gonna do? I don't know, Johnny. I guess we'll add some actual like HP stuff. Okay, wait, that looks weird. That smoke puff ain't rising. Smoke puff ain't rising. Okay, that's odd. I don't know why that happens. I'm guessing it has to do with how the exposition on these are very unreliable. Something like that. I guess we have to check screen positions for these to make sense. X low. Nope, we're actually gonna use this instead. And we here. I guess we do that. Screen position only. Oh! Okay, yeah, that should work. Okay, next time we're adding more interaction, like I said, I guess that's about it. That's it's gonna be mostly it for phase 1. Mostly gonna be it, I think. We also need the defensive move where the boss like swipes with his claw hand to protect himself. But yeah, we made some mad progress. Didn't make super much progress today. We mostly fixed bugs, but this is gonna make things easier later.